Good morning. Welcome to week 8. Can you believe it? Here in Central Illinois, we are in a heat blast. The low temperatures for the next 3 nights will be 73 degrees with the high in the low 90s. So we're very hot and dry and feeling the intensity of that heat reality. As we enter this last week of this class, I trust it will be a week where you can pull together many concepts that you have learned during these weeks. As you, excuse me, as you will see in the objectives for the week, one of the key words there is synthesize what you've learned about your own culture, the culture of your community, the culture of your church, and look at it from a heavenly perspective, a kingdom perspective of why does Jesus want our church to exist in this community in 2020, in this decade, for his kingdom purposes. I trust it will be an enriching time for you to reflect on many of those things and to suggest some changes. Be sure that the changes that you suggest are within the resources of your congregation. It is not to feed the entire city of Chicago for a week. That's beyond a local church ministry. It is not to deploy 500 volunteers. Rather, it is what can your church, in God's power, with the resources of people and finances that he has provided, can you do? And then to evaluate the textbook, Branson and Martinez. So, we have 3 chapters to read in Branson Martinez, chapters 9, 10, and 11. And then we have a 8 to 10 page paper with 8 headings. This assignment is worth 200 points. It's a very significant assignment. It's the compilation of what you have learned over the past number of weeks. So think through it carefully. There's 8 headers that will be bold and underlined in your paper. It does not matter to me if you write a 12 or 14 page paper. I want you to be satisfied inside with what you write. Okay, that makes sense? And to do it well. So, I'll say it gently but sincerely, early submissions are very, very welcome. And I appreciate those so that I don't get knocked over with various assignments coming in at 9 and 10 p.m. on next Monday night. So, that's those. The discussion board is a directed discussion on 4 questions. 1 or 2 things that you appreciated. What were 1 or 2 items with which you disagreed as it relates to your local church ministry? What are a couple of ideas that you might be able to implement to stimulate a more reconciling environment? And what are the obstacles that you would face in working on that? So, I hope it's a profitable time for you to think through those things as you work together. I've enjoyed having you in class. God bless you as you continue to minister. Always feel free to get in touch with me. I enjoy hearing from my students, whether it's somebody I had last term or it was 3 or 4 years ago. God bless you as you wrap up this course.